I'm Mina SayWhat Lona here, and if you're looking at this cute little face next to me and you've been to a Sixers game, then you probably know who this kid is. His name is Anthony Stewart. He's 8 years old, also known as the Sixers dancing kid. Did I get that right or did I say it wrong?
Got it right.
I got it right. So how did you get your name?
Um, I don't know.
Someone named you? Do you know who named you that?
Um, my mom.
Your mom named you Sixers dancing kid? Wow, you have an Instagram and everything, right?
Yes.
So I go to every game, guys, and literally at every game, Anthony is there doing the backpack. How do you say what kind of dance is it?
Backpack kid dance.
The backpack kid dance.
Called the floss though.
It's called the what?
The floss.
Why is it called the floss?
I don't know.
Someone just came up with that name.
Yeah.
So can you show us real quick? Can you get up and show us the dance a little bit? No, right here. You can do it right here. This is the backpack dance, right?
Yeah.
So you do that during the game, and how do people react to you?
Um, amazed.
Yeah, people love you. You get a really loud reaction at the game, but there's a whole bunch of other kids doing this dance. Why do you think people like you when you do it?
Um, because I do it all the time, and they know who I am.
So I put up a video of you when you were doing it with Michael Blackson, the comedian. I put up a video and people were commenting, thousands of people commented saying they love your face because you look like your face is so still, but you're moving so fast. Is it hard for you to keep your face that way?
Not really.
So how many games have you been to that you do this dance?
Almost all of them.
Almost all the games? How do you know how many games?
I have my calendar right here.
So these are all the games you've been to?
Yeah.
So these are almost all the games. How did you start going to the games?
My dad just got some money and we went to the games.
So were you always a Sixers fan? Why are you a Sixers fan?
Cause this is my city.
Okay, that's good. So you love basketball?
Yes.
What position do you play?
Point guard.
Point guard. So how long have you been playing?
For like 2 years.
2 years. Wow. So you play for a league, right?
Yes.
So do the people in the league recognize you?
Yes.
When you go out, do people recognize you at this point?
Um, no, not really. Only at the Sixers games.
So you've never been out and they're like, "Oh, that's that kid from the Sixers game."
Not really.
Because when I put up your video, a lot of people were saying, "I saw that kid at the Knicks game," or "I saw that kid at a Trailblazers game," or whatever.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was there.
So when did you start doing this dance at the games?
The Knicks game.
That's when you started it?
Yes.
So what made you start doing the dance?
I liked the dance, and I was like, I should do this dance at the Sixers game. So I tried it before, and I practiced, and I finally got to do it.
So for a while you were the only kid doing the dance, but now everybody else is doing it, but a lot of people still think that you're the best dancer. How do you feel when like other people are doing it? Cuz now you kind of have to be in a competition, right? Because they always go back and forth between you and another dancer. How do you feel?
Like I got competition.
And you like it?
Yes.
Cuz you always beat them.
Yes.
So I think you had to go up against the Eagles player, right? They kept filming you and then filming the Eagles player. Can you tell me about that guy?
That's Matt Collins. I see him at the games a lot, and he's kind of like my friend. I always take pictures with him.
So you actually did it a lot better than he did because people loved you. How did that feel?
Good.
So when you go to school, do you do the dance at school too?
Yes, like everyone in my class tries to do the dance.
Yeah. So who have you met? Because a lot of people, you're famous at the games now. Do you feel famous?
Yes.
What makes you feel famous?
Everyone knows me.
So a lot of other people, celebrities, are noticing you. How many pictures have you taken? Like how many celebrities have you taken pictures with?
A lot.
Tell me some of the names.
I took a picture with Jalen Mills, Antonio Brown, and Corey Clement, and I took a picture of Tanash, and the whole cheerleading squad wanted to take a picture of me.
So you have an Instagram, and your Instagram is filled with like athletes and celebrities. I mean, How do you feel about that? There's not a lot of kids that have that.
Um, I feel good that I have it because I get to show my story and what I've done in my life.
So are you proud?
Yes.
So what does this do for you? Like how does it make you feel? Do you want to continue doing things on TV or do you want to be a dancer? Like tell us a little bit about what motivates you here.
I really like sports, but I can dance too.
So you go to all the games. Are you a basketball fan or a football fan more?
I don't really know.
You like them both? You go to Eagles games too?
Only been one to one.
Okay. But you watch them on TV, right?
Yeah.
So in this series, we're playing Miami. Who do you think is going to win?
The Sixers without a doubt.
So what's your final prediction on that?
What do you mean?
Like how many games are we going to win and how many games are they going to win?
I think we're winning 6.
Oh, we're going to go for 6.
Yeah.
Look at that, a prediction from young Anthony. So right now, Joel Embiid has just went through a surgery. You actually have a picture. Here's the picture, guys, with Joel Embiid. Tell us about how you took this picture.
So I just went down on in the first row, and Embiid saw me. I was like, Embiid, can I take a picture of you? And he said sure. So I took a picture of him, and my mom like changed my room, and then she put that in my room, and now I can remember that.
So did he recognize you?
Um, no, that was like the first game of the season.
So this is before you started doing the dance.
Yeah.
So what's the coolest person that you've met now that you're famous at the Sixers game?
Ben Simmons.
You met Ben Simmons. What did he say to you?
Well, T.J. McConnell.
Okay, TJ too. What? So you've named a couple of players. Do you have a favorite?
Ben Simmons.
Ben is your favorite. Why is Ben your favorite?
Because he follows me on Instagram.
And do you like direct message him or anything?
Yeah, sometimes I tag him.
Does he answer you?
No.
Okay. Has anybody told you anything cool? Like you're meeting all these celebrities and athletes. Anyone say anything to you that really stands out in your head?
Not yet. Not well. People say that I'm good at dancing, and people say, they want to take pictures with me at the games.
Are you good at school?
Yes, I'm really good.
What's your favorite subject?
Um, Science.
Science, that's good. So, talk to me a little bit about what happens at the game. Like, do they tell you that the camera's coming to you? Do you know, or do you just do the dance?
The dance. I don't even know when it's coming to me.
Okay. So, what else do you like about going to the games? Are you just going to the games because you want to be on TV, or you know?
I want to see them win and meet the players and go on the TV.
Who's the coolest person that you met? That you were like, oh my god, I can't believe I met this person.
I don't. Matt Collins.
Because you said he's your favorite, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about your school. Like, what are you like at school? Do you play sports?
Yes.
What sports do you play?
Basketball and football.
And do you have a favorite there?
Football.
Football. What position do you play in football?
Running back.
Oh, so you got to catch the ball and run, right? So tell me about your day. Like, you go to school, you go to practice. How does that work?
Well, I don't really go to the practices. I don't really have the time because sometimes I go to the Sixers games and I'm gonna sometimes miss it. Yeah.
What do your friends think about you dancing? And because you were featured on the Bleacher Report too, right? What do your friends say?
They say this boy is famous.
So what are you gonna do with that fame? Do you have any plans?
Try to get more people to know me, know who I am.
So then what are you gonna do after that?
I don't know. Get more people to know who I am.
And then the rest will just unfold, right? Well, I see you maybe being a broadcaster one day. Do you know what a broadcaster is?
Yes.
That's what I do, but maybe for sports. Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
All right.
Be a commentator.
You want to be a commentator? That's amazing. So do you know Mark and Allah?
Yes.
You've met them as well?
Yes.
Cool. Well, congratulations. And one more time, let's see the dance. You do it so fast. Good God. You don't get tired
No,
at all?
never.
Do you do a lot of like, do you do a lot of crunches?
Yeah,
Because I feel like you need a lot of like abdominal power for that, right?
yeah,
You never get tired.
never.
All right. Do you want to tell the world anything? What do you want to tell people?
Know who I am. Go Sixers.
You got to say it more excited. Let's try it again.
Go Sixers.
That's right. Well, this is young 8-year-old Anthony Stewart, aka the Sixer dancing kid, right? Sixers dancing kid, right? Tell them to follow you on Instagram
Follow me on Instagram, Sixers Dance Kid.
and look for him at the Sixers game. I'm Mina SayWhat Lona reporting here from Anthony's room in his house. Go Sixers.